Hi everyone, it's Gail, and it is Forgotten Friends Friday. You will see I have lots of stuff pulled out on my desk. I am not going to allow myself to use anything that's been my go-to through this season. I'm going to use things from these bins that I haven't used. These are some labels and other decorations that I haven't used. I have my washi tape because I really haven't used that. So yeah, we're gonna just make some stuff with forgotten decorations. So let's say hi and hugs. Hi and hugs to Paula, Trudy, Anne, and Phyllis. Thank you so much for watching and for your kind comments. Okay, I need to just kind of scoot these things over a little bit. I have my Christmas to-do box, or to-do bag, really. And so we'll make some stuff out of that. And yeah, like I say, we're using stuff we haven't used this season as of yet. So these are all labels and such things. I'll put these in kind of all in the same spot there. Okay, so I have this piece of embossed paper, and what I was thinking is I was thinking of making it a large pocket that would cover a page. So I think I'm going to trim it down a little bit, and then we'll go from there, and we'll go from there on the decorating of it too. Okay, so that's a fun little strip that could be used for something. We'll put that with the scraps at some point. You know what? I'm going to put it, I have this little tub started of stuff that I just keep shoving up there. Now I'm putting it in there. Okay. So now I want to round the corners of the edge here. And I think I'll scorch timber it on the edges. I'm trying to decide if I want to go over the embossing a little bit. Yeah, I do. And if you just use whatever ink is on your sponge, it does it pretty well without getting too much. Okay, so then I honestly don't even know what's in all of these. Mini snippet from Mixed Media, Minnesota. Ooh, isn't that pretty? Let's put that there. And then what? I mean, we may have to just go through some of these things and just see what's in them. I think I'm going to put that way. It can kind of hang over a little bit. In my snippets, I have a Tim Holtz Santa. Nope. I think I might just want it like that, actually. So, we're going to do it. Yeah, and that'll just be a pocket on like a white page or something. Easy peasy. Okay, one thing done. Let's go through this because I just don't even know what's in here. This has some fun things. It's from the Celtic Craft Studio. Little dangles. That's what these are. Super cute. I have so many scraps. I should really make some of these. But aren't those cute? Go on a little tag. Yeah, those are awesome. I love them. And there they've been sitting the whole time. What do I have for... I'm looking at this one. What if we just put that on there? Let's do it. You know, I do, whether it's holiday or non-holiday, I do get in a kind of a rut of using the same things all the time. Do I like that one the best? Do I like this one the best? No, I think I like this one. Okay. Well, that was an easy project. Boom. Now, since I have 2 of these, I'm going to put one of them in my idea book, in my Christmas idea book, so that, you know, we remember that we could make those. Okay, I'm just looking here. What do I have? You know, I've got these. These are from Papery by Jennifer, and they're sprayed tags, but that would be a good way to use those. Those little dangles. So I have these 3 tags. I think this one needs the blue one. Because then when these go into my pre-made ephemera, we'll use them when we're stuffing pockets. How cute is that? Just on a sprayed tag. Ooh, that's pretty, isn't it? Let's do that one on there. Okay. And then this one on here, maybe, or this one. I like this one. Well, we diminished that little stash by half, about, so that was good. Okay, so we know we have those. Now we know we have those. What's in here? Some whale tails and some other dangles. So these are all whale tails. I have those somewhere here, right in the front. So let's put these in here. With the other whale tails. Good, good. And that can go into the sack supplies. Wherever those are in my little thing here. But these are fun too. More dangles. Oh, these were made by Frida. Dangle dangles. Fun little decoration. Okay. Let's put the whale tail in with the whale tails. You know, part of what is tricky for me is that I try to give acknowledgement to people who have you know, have sent me things, and then I have things by person, not by type of supply, if that makes sense. It's just a little something. Okay, in 2021. So Frida has Rustic Prairie Gems on Etsy. Okay, so let's see what we can do with these. Tag-wise, what do I have? Not much in my to-do box. I have a thought. I was kind of saving these for the grungy tag challenge, but I guess really a dangle won't go good on them, will they? Because they open, unless I put it like just right there. Or in the middle, but I don't know how I'd get to that exactly. This would be cute on here. Okay, let's give it a try. We won't know until we try, right? Right. So I'm gonna see how this will work. So we're going to take the front and we're going to put a hole in it right about here. Okay. And I'm going to put see how this works. Ooh, that was okay, that's smushed pretty good. Okay, put this away just to get it out of my way. I can always get it out if we need it again. But then that's not going to really work, is it? Okay, so I have an idea. What if we grab one of these and go this way through, like this, like that, and then dangle this from the other pin. That will work. That works. That's kind of cute, huh? I think I need to distress the tag. That's bothering me. Okay, now I'm thinking about this again. So if I do put this in the other way, went here, and then here. There, I like that better. It hangs better. Okay, what am I doing? Oh yeah, I was Giving it a little distress. Kind of fun to find things that you haven't used. It makes you look at everything a little differently. I don't have a die cut like that for the die cutting machine, so this is super cute. Okay, so there's that one. That was a lot, wasn't it? Okay, let's move on from the dangles a little bit. And let's see, I want my bag back. Let's just put those in there. Put them at the back. We've used that. Okay. Now what? Oh, these are little things that apparently stand up. I don't know. What's in here? Stickers, whale tails. Let's put the whale tails where they go. Just little bits and pieces. Call those tabs, yeah. And these are just other bits and pieces. Okay. But those can go in here. Now, before we completely abandon the dangles, I have some here that I made, I think. Yeah, with the ribbon crimps at the top. Okay, we could put that on there. Let's do it. Oh, wait, I have a different one. I have this in my stash. I don't know if that's gonna fit. That is cute. That, I think, was free. I don't know. I don't know whose it was. Okay. Hopefully I've mentioned the people that need to be mentioned. But we will have used that. And that's kind of a fun tag in that there's lots of writing space. Okay. Now back to these. They're really fun on a page too, and I'm just wondering if I need to put them in my box of finished ephemera, because essentially they're finished and ready to go on, right? I'm going to do that. Put those in the finished ephemera. Okay. What do we have here? We have some bits. Some bits going on. That's cute. A little cluster. A red tea bag. Oh, look, and some dangles. Okay. Dangles and charms. See, I didn't know those were in there. And some stars. I've got flowers that I made. And what else in here? Ooh, look at this. Pretty dangles. There's a little angel. And this one, maybe that's where this goes. Cute little dangles. That one's really cute. Truly unique. Truly All Supplies. Eva. Yeah, Truly All Supplies. Okay. And then I have a bunch of tags from TAPEROLOGY. Little tags. So maybe let's do a couple of those with some of these little flowers. It is nice to have a little tag now and again. Sometimes you just need something small. Okay, they don't need much, but some of these are teeny little flowers that Gail made. Yeah, that'll be cute. Just super simple, but yeah. Okay, there's one. Should we do a green one? Let's do a green one. That next flower is green, so we could. Come out, come out. Okay. Whoops, what am I doing? I need that. Okay, I'm going to put that one on there. A couple of teensy tags. Okay, and I'm looking. That's cute. I'm looking at this and wondering. Got a bigger one here. Could I put that on there? I could. Push it down a little bit. Put a flower on it. Yep, let's do it. Forgotten friends are so much fun. Okay, we've been through that whole thing. I don't know what I'm doing with those yet. Let's distress this. The green one had the green right up to the edge. It didn't need distressing as much, I didn't feel like. Okay. So this is gonna just get glued on. Okay. So that's gonna kind of go right there. Whoops. Didn't. That's gonna hang over a little bit, but that's okay. And then we'll just give that a little flower at the top. Okay. Small tags. All right, what else can we do? I'd like to do something with this guy. Whoopsie, knocked down my extra staples. Okay, what could we do with him? Look in my to-do box. her feet stick out, so that's not going to work. I think these were scraps that I thought could be journal cards. I'm just going to put him right in the middle of that, I think. Let's nip the corners slightly. Let's see, it's got coffee dyed paper on the back already. Okay, let's use the scorched timber. Just had to see if that would be cute too. I don't know why I want it that way, but I do. That's not bad either. We might put one of those together as well. Gosh, we haven't even made it to the big tubbo stuff. But we're getting some stuff made up, and well, he's just totes adorbs. Okay, is there a little word or something? What's this one? Oops. I know. Rach and Bella Crafts. Rejoice, maybe? I might cut that down and see if we can use that. Okay, we've used one thing out of all the labels and stuff. Abby just got home from exercise. Hear him coming in. Okay, and I'm just going to put that right there. Okay. We're going right there. Another little simple journal card. Okay. Now, this one, I've got lots of leftovers. These were from, I don't know what these were from. These were from a ephemera piece with a bunch of pockets. Okay. Let's do this again. Okay, I'm looking at this as a journal card just because it's got coffee dye on the back, but I think it could be a pocket too if you wanted it to be. Like, I'm just gonna put that right there, just like that. See, it could be a pocket this way, or journal card, or whatever you want it to be. But this is now out of that little basket. right? Okay. A little cluster embellished card there. All right. Let's get our lids on our glues, and let's shove that kind of up and get this other bin over here. It's got playing cards in it, which is whatever. I don't know what's in here. Stuff and things. Another cluster. Yo-yo. These. Little paper clip. That's cute. That's going to go in the finished stuff. Yeah, it's going in the finished stuff. All right. Huh. Too big for a pocket. STL Finds by Lori. It must have been just a little bit of this and that. What do you think? I think it looks pretty good. I didn't intend to finish off all these cards until, that's okay, we can always make more for the next go round of Grungy Tag Challenge. Okay, and this side. I actually think I'm going to make this the front because there's more pattern on it. Okay, and then just have that right there. That'll look cute sticking out of a pocket, I think. Going out to dinner with some friends tonight. I am. Mike opted no. He said you just talk about girl stuff anyways. I'm like, well, yeah. Okay. Well, that's just pretty as it is with that snowflake on there. Okay. What else? Just got a little card in a little pocket, which could maybe go on a tag, right? We put that on the top, or that. Nope, this. Yeah. Okay. Well, it always helps. Oopsie, to have blank things to work with. So with my to-do boxes, I have to-do box that's, you know, like cut up masterboard pieces and things like that are, you know, are sort of semi decorated already with some papers or whatever. And then I have a box of, I call them naked ephemera pieces that are just like this. They don't have anything on them whatsoever. And so yeah, I have two to-do boxes, two to-do boxes of normal stuff, and then this to-do bag of Christmas stuff. Oh goodness, yes, we need to get this. I guess I don't need to do the back. I need to do the back of this. Oh, this is a to and from thing. Okay, so what if we put that up there? Is that too much stuff? Yeah, too much. I think we'll just go like that. Okay, I'll put this on as a pocket because we could put something behind if we wanted. Like that. And then you are going to go at the top. Like that. And we have to have it so that it can still open up. Okay, so I'm going to hold that for a second because it's bumpy, so it's not wanting to stick as normal. Okay. All right, and then this little cupcake thing, I was thinking, here's another little blank slate. We could put that on there, and then that there. You know, don't mind me as I just use everything up. It is fun though, kind of just saying this is all you can use in your decorating. You know, it narrows things down for you a little bit, which is kind of nice. Okay. And then you are going to go there. So maybe we'll just use the Fabri-Tac for that. And then I need to distress it too, I think. Okay, so that there. So all we have left are these four things. The string, that's really cute. All right, let's do this. Lots of randomness happening here. Oh. But, you know, it's all good. I have to check my time too. I get sunk in when we're doing things like this. Forget the time. Okay, we are good. I threw that over there, and as I threw it over there, I thought it needs a button right there, I think. Where's my buttons? There they are. I've got a little bag of white buttons that should have something that'll work. Look at this one's got its threads in it. It's a little bit too big though. How about this one? I can get a hold of it. Come here, you. Come here. Yes, that one. Okay. Another bit of Fabri-Tac. Oh, I think it goes that way. Yeah, it does. Okay. Get the flat bottom there. Okay, let that dry over here. Okay, then I found this, and I'm thinking this little tree would go nicely on there. I think, what if I put that there? Or, yeah, no matter what, it's gonna be, I don't know. Well, let's, where's my little scissors? There they are. Oops, excuse me as I craft a lunch. Okay, I'm gonna cut this out. Kind of just around it here. Just, I'm not being super precise. I'm just gonna leave a little edge around it too. Didn't quite get it. Come on, let it go. There it is. Okay. That's too big. Okay, well, we'll find something in the labels that we haven't been using. Okay. So I'm just gonna go like this and get Mr. Doily down. Same on this side. Guess I could have cut it in half, but I didn't. So, okay. Now a little bit of glue here. That down to the bottom. Okay. Can still write on this. I'd write around the doily, and I think that'd be cute. And then you could like write the date right there or something. Okay, and then I was thinking, I've got this little thing of stars that we didn't know we had. What would a little red star up there? Why not? Okay. Okay, and then a label or something. Oh, How about these? These were ones I made out of scraps. I like that one better. Okay. Put it on as a tab too, but I think I like it as a label better. Oopsie. Stay, star, stay. Okay, and I'm just going to take this and... That's not what I meant to do. I meant to do it with the vintage photo, but that's okay. I like how it turned out. All right, so there's that one. Okay, shall we see what else is in here? Stamps, and what is this? What is this? And this, ooh, this is fun. That's fun for a long page or something, isn't it? We have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. So maybe 6 per page. 2, 4, 6. So maybe right here. Like that. Put these back in here. And grab a piece of paper if I've got one handy. Oh, we're just going to make a page out of this. This we have not used those, but that's okay. That'll be another day. These are playing cards. That goes in there. Okay. This way. Then I'm just going to put those along the side there. And I think what I'll do is go along these. And then here. Oops, maybe that was too far over. I don't know. No, it'll be fine. Okay. That, and then we'll do this side. My hands are so sticky. I've done so many videos today. Goodness. Gonna need a good scrubbing before going to dinner, aren't I? Okay, so then that's just a little page for in a journal using that piece. And then we've got a bunch of playing cards. And then I've got a bag of December daily numbers from Vintage Studio 717. I've got a bunch of stickers and yeah, a bunch of stickers there. So that's that. And then there's some pink ephemera. I could have used that earlier. And I've got, look at these. And then some cards, vintage cards. And that's about it. Then I have these sticking out of the back. which are super fun. Okay, I think what I'm going to do with these, this is Triple V Vintage, some, I mean, to me, these are decorated already. I can get them out of there. Come on, guys. Out you come. There, we got them. Cheesy peasy. Yeah, different little stencils of Christmas. So basically these are ready to go into a pocket. So I am going to put those. First thing I'm going to do is cut this off. I'll want to be able to tell people they're from Vintage Studio, or Triple V Vintage, I mean. So I'm just going to put those in there, if I can get them back in, and then we'll put them in the already done ephemera so that they can go in the journal. Okay, well, we made it through those 2-bit bins. I didn't use a whole lot of labels, but a few. Okay, let's just see what we did. So we have our page here. Oh my goodness, there's quite the handful. Okay, we have our page there. We've got this little tag that we just put some random stuff on the top. Got this little one. We've got this one, which these coffee dyed ones are double tags. Tag there. Tag here. Using Forgotten Friends, every single one of them. So this, either pocket or journal card. And this one. And some little tags. We have this one, that one, and that one. Super simple. And then this little double tag with, it's got a little cluster on it. We have this one that we attached one of these little specimen cards. We have these 3 with the beautiful little dangles from Celtic Craft Studio. And then one that's a stack and whack. And then this is a big pocket for on a page. So not too shabby. We got a lot of stuff done, and we did use up some of the forgotten Christmas decoration stash, so that's good. So have a grateful day, everyone. Be kind always. We'll see you in the next video. Bye.